Oh man, we got the little dollar sign thing right there and everything. Say hub, tap in, boy. Welcome to the Kickback Chit Chat on the Kickback Network, going live streaming to you guys tonight. As y'all see, the title: Artist Glorilla arrested on felony charges in Georgia. She was caught doing a U-turn at the red light. There was a red light. An instant U-turn. They pulled her over, spilled alcohol in the car, had an ounce of weed, had some substance, controlled substance inside the car as well. They said she failed a sobriety test. This is the second time within a year in the state of Georgia that she's failed a drug test. A sobriety test and has gotten the DUI. Will she be going to jail? Will she have to sit for a minute? Is the statement I meant to make. Will she be sitting for a few months with this one right here? Also, the death of Hulk Hogan, wrestling legend, has passed away today at the age of 71. Um, Also, it's been a lot of stuff, bringing up his history of him saying the N word and him being a racist, and everybody wondering, is he a racist? And you got people saying he's not a racist. So you got that going on back and forth today. But that's what we're talking about on the Kickback Network, on the Kickback Chit Chat with your boy Cuddy J, the host. I'm gonna wait for a few people to tap in. Let me go get myself situated. I'll be right back. Yeah, I get people not used to my channel going. I guess some of these guys they not used to be going live this early. They not used to going live this early. I do have to share the video. You got 2 minutes up in here. Yeah, tonight's subject on the Kickback Chit Chat on the Kickback Network. The host Cuddy J. We're talking about Glorilla the artist out of Memphis, arrested on felony charges over the night. Now, it has been said. Now let's get this right. She has been released on bail. She's been released on bond for $200,000. So you know how that goes. She's gonna go on all these arraignments. The lawyer gonna do the talking, but I know it's gonna be some type of probation. I know it's gonna be some type of discipline that's gonna occur in this situation because I already just because of the controlled substance and the ounce of weed and you drunk for the second time, and I know guys in TDC that was doing 3 to 5 years behind their third, fourth DUI, and they don't play around in some of these states when it comes to DUIs. So I say she probably end up doing at least about 6 to 8 months behind this situation, and then do a couple of years on probation uh, when she gets out. Probably longer than that. But we're gonna see what the drug. I don't know how much. They didn't say how much drugs she got caught with, paraphernalia wise, not paraphernalia, a controlled substance. And they did say an ounce of marijuana, which probably a slap on the wrist. But if she got the controlled substance, is she got caught with a lot of that, it depends on if it's intent to deliver or she can say it's for use. Who knows? When y'all tap in, y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Share it with your friends and family. Got to get them likes up. We won't let y'all tap in. We got in here. I started early for you guys. I started early for you guys. I said, let me start early tonight. I got off early. I said, it's 8 o'clock. What y'all gonna do for my boy? It's warming up, though. Like I said. I wonder why it's not anybody in here yet. Well, I see we cracking. Nobody tapped in. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself the first like button. Share this shit on Facebook. Who we got up in here? First one tapping in. Appreciate for tapping in. Appreciate that like. Who we got up in here? Maybe there's nobody in here yet. Who we got tapping in? Welcome to the Kickback Chit Chat. You know, it's the Kickback Network. Your boy Cuddy J, the host. Y'all see what we talking about tonight. We finna run that shit. Thanks for tapping in. We see we talking about Glorilla being arrested in Georgia. You know, she was arrested on felony charges. It makes the second time in the second time within a year she been arrested behind a DWI. Um, but this time she was caught with drugs, so maybe she will set this out, maybe she won't. Also, we're gonna talk about the death of Hulk Hogan, the legend, the wrestling legend. He did a lot of cool things. If you're a wrestling fan, I know a lot of guys, they like Hulk Hogan back then. I really didn't care about. I didn't really. My favorite rappers weren't the rappers y'all. I mean, not rappers. Favorite wrestlers were not the wrestlers you probably like. I like Sting. I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. I love them right there. Lex Luger, the Steiner brothers. I love them guys like that. So Sid Vicious, Ultimate Warrior. I like them wrestlers like that. But yeah, Hulk Hogan was a legend in the wrestling ring, though. We're not going to even lie about that. But it's also, they say he was a racist. He said he didn't want his daughter dating a nigger. We're going to go ahead and say it like that. So, yeah, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We want you to, I want to see what you guys feel about uh, Glorilla's situation. I need all Glorilla fans to tap in. All Glorilla fans tap in. Y'all roll up in here. What y'all think about Glorilla incident she been putting herself in over the last year or so? Now that she been this superstar. Also, we're gonna tap in on Hulk Hogan's death. All you WrestleMania guys, Hulkamania guys, y'all tap in. Y'all come in here, hit the like button, and throw some cash if you want to. I ain't asking, I ain't begging, but if you want to. Let me get some people up in, guys. This live just started. We just really getting warmed up. Getting warmed up. Hey, girl. You see how he got the dollar thing, he got the money thing up there now. While I'm going live, come here, come look at the screen. You see that little dollar thing right there? You see the dollar sign thing right there? You got the dollar thing.
Yeah. You ain't met your hours, cuz?
I'm way past that shit.
That shit hadn't been up there.
It just came up with yeah, this shit new. Well, I'm telling you. Tap in here. I'm about to get to you guys in just a minute. Though. Hey, who we got there? What up? 85 cut dog. Custom made T-tops. Sitting on his tippy toes, make them fees bop. I'd rather wear shell toes, fuck Reeboks. Got a feel for yak, now I'm headed to the weed spot. Yeah, I'm really tripping though, y'all. Look at my laptop, really tripping.
Oh, I know he's already live.
Oh yeah, I'm live already, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was going.
Yeah, he had me in the camera, nigga.
They don't see who you are. They could y'all this with a blue shirt, nigga. Nobody ain't worried about you.
Nah, nigga ain't see the period though, cause I ain't go that far.
They ain't worried about you. We sell this shit to everybody. Yeah. And by the way, y'all, you know that I'm a partner there. By the way, 85 cut. You see they got the dollar sign right there on the screen right there. It's even to help me make money.
Yeah, so will.
Gotta get this shit going. My tablet, man, you know, it been dead off. My tablet has been dead for a while. So hold up, guys. You know, we don't really need to tap that many people. They're trying to get this shit going. What's happening with y'all? Hey, your boy Cuddy J, man. I'm sorry, y'all, man. I'm just trying to get this shit going, man. We tapping in. Y'all see what the title is. So, y'all see what the title is tonight, guys. We talking about Glorilla being arrested for the second time within a year. I'm gonna read y'all the allegations, by the way. I'm gonna read y'all the allegations. Then we're gonna move over to Hulk Hogan for you Hulkamanias, you Hulkamaniacs. We're gonna go to wrestling. You guys like wrestling? One of my favorite matches with Hulk Hogan was when him and Ultimate Warrior fought. And I forgot what year it was, but it was one of the best matches I've seen right there, Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. I remember that like yesterday. I like the little emojis and shit. All right, let's get back to the channel. I got to roll up too. There we go. Yeah. Who y'all got tapped in here? You got my boy 85 cut. He up in here. I just tagged some people, 3 people to tap in here, let them know I'm going live right now. Hulk Hogan passing away. Let's read about the allegations of Glorilla. By the way, she's bonded out of jail. The bond was $200,000. She will be going to court for the next 5 or 6 months. You know, there's gonna be something she's going to play it out. Shit, everybody equal. All right, this some the news. This some later news. Cause I don't really just this some shit that happened yesterday, and that was another day. I don't want to be talking about some news all they had from yesterday, and some new shit occurred, I'm a day behind. So I'm glad I bumped across this he's just right here to go though. All right, guys, let's get this shit coming. Let's put this shit in front of me. This tab is slow as a motherfucker. All right, you all tapped in, man. Y'all appreciate me. Hit that like button when you guys tap in, man. Every time you guys tap in, hit that like button for your boy. Uh, oh, now they saying some shit about Glorilla's house was broken in. Glorilla house was broken in. They saying she was the one arrested. So let's read this 47 minutes ago. So let's read this shit right here. Now this shit right here is a twist now. Cause this ain't what I read earlier. Let's tap into this right here. Well, I had to go get my other tablet. Shit right here getting on my nerves. On Thursday, Glorilla lawyers rebuked police for seeking to arrest the singer on drug possession charges after investigating a burglary at her home. Lawyers for rapper Glorilla, known for hits such as Yeah Glow and What You Know About Me, criticized police Thursday after she was arrested for drug possession last weekend while... Okay. Come on, man. Fuck. Let me get this. I don't like this tablet. Not this tablet, guys. I just needed you for... Not this tablet. No. Okay, I'm gonna give me this over. You guys tapping out, man. 85 cut, where you at, man? All right. Let's go to Google. Too many apps on this thing, man. I hate it. All right, let's go to Glorilla. All right, let's go. I'm gonna read this again, guys. You tapping in. You guys tapping in. Appreciate you for tapping in. It's Cut the Kickback Podcast Show. Not the Kickback Podcast Show. It's the Kickback Network. My bad. I'm already fucking up. Okay, like I was saying, on Thursday, they want a nigga to stand in and I can't read this out. What about an hour ago there? I'm gonna read this one. Glorilla arrested for marijuana found during a home break-in. Then they said it was a home break-in. I thought they said they found drugs on there in the car. So let's go ahead and go down for this. So someone tried to break into Glorilla's house, and somehow she ends up with a mug shot. Make it make sense. The rapper was arrested July 22nd on felony drug charges after police found marijuana and a controlled substance in her home when responding to an attempted break-in. My house got a home invaded Saturday while I was in Indianapolis performing for the WNBA All-Star Game, and instead of focusing on finding the suspects, they focused on some cannabis, Glorilla wrote on X on July 24th. This is what she said on Twitter on the 24th, clearing up the questions and on her arrest. Long story short, her house gets home invaded, and she says, I'm the only one that gets arrested. So that's 10. Okay, on early Sunday morning on July 20th, when Glorilla, legal name Gloria, Hallelujah was performing in another state. Police responded to calls of a burglary in process at her home. It was reported that 3 suspects had entered the home and were in the process of stealing items when the armed occupant fired at the intruders, the police statement read, per People, in the People magazine. The suspects fled the scene, and it does not appear that any of them were struck. No injuries were reported among the home occupants. Once police arrived, they reported obtained a search warrant with Lanier Regional Drug Task Force to research the home after smelling a strong odor of marijuana. So why are they talking about controlled substance? Yeah, that's marijuana. They found marijuana in Wood's room, and she was charged with felony possession of marijuana and possession of Schedule One controlled substance. Oh, okay. She probably had some perks or some shit. Woods quickly turned herself in and was released on bail. The homeowner is a victim of a serious crime, and we are committed to variety. At the same time, we must continue to uphold and enforce the law in all aspects in this case. Woo, man, okay. Because that was a whole different story when they try to project, try to give us, what I read earlier, they threw some whole shit on it. They said that there's a video showing that she was doing a U-turn at a red light, going left, making a left U-turn on a red light. And the police had pulled, in fact, they pulled the lights on her, pulled her over. They smelled carbon, they smelled alcohol when they got to the car. They smelled marijuana. When she get out the car, she failed a sobriety test. So I don't know if that was a drug. That was a video from the first time when she had got arrested in Georgia, and she had to take a sobriety test. And this right here is another time. So they try to do They try to throw a whole video of. They try to put a whole video from a whole year ago where she was doing a sobriety test, trying to make it seem like it's the same video from the other night. It's crazy how the news had to switch it up on me. I'm glad I read that article because I was going to go straight to about that video. I was going to go straight to the video. It's the Kickback Network. Your boy Cuddy J. Y'all tap in. Share with a friend. Appreciate the like that 85 cut. Yeah, you got to tell them people to stop leaving their things out there, cut. Yeah, stop leaving your stuff out, man. You know, even when I live, put it for example, I live here by myself. I don't even leave my weed out on my bar top when I'm gone all day from work. I just don't do that. The maintenance man might come in here try to fix some shit and see that shit on the counter. I ain't thinking they gonna tell. They might take the shit. Who knows? And it's not like I can go report it to the office. Hey, your maintenance man and took my weed. Ain't that shit crazy? Yeah, your maintenance man took some out of my apartment. What did he take, sir? He took my weed. I can't tell that. That's another thing. So I don't leave shit out. I don't want them to have no idea of trying to get some my whatever. Okay, yeah. Tap in, hit that like button for your boy Cuddy. We talking about Glorilla and the Hulkamaniac. Was Hulk Hogan a racist, guys? I got a question to ask you guys. Just tapping in. Was Hulk Hogan, was he really a racist, or he just said the N word with the hard ER a few times? You know what I'm saying? Because he was mad about some shit. You know, somebody said, you know, he got the right to say what he wanted his wife to date. I mean, with his daughter to date. You know, just like black people. You know, they probably say some shit like, my daughter better not bring home no white cracker. It's the same thing. So hey, if that's what he said, if that's what you holding against Hulk Hogan, call him a racist, then that's what. To be honest, I feel like he should have said this. My daughter better not bring home a black man or a black guy, however you want to present it. But just make saying nigger, make it seem a little bit more disrespectful though, and make it sound racist. If you would have said, "Don't, my daughter better not bring home a black man," it wouldn't. You can't throw the race card on him. Then, if you would have said, "My daughter better not bring home a black man," or whatever, you just can't say he racist. But the fact that he said, "My daughter better not bring home a nigger," yeah, he got that. That sounds like some racist shit right there. And you can debate with your mama if you don't believe me. Trust me. If I'm lying, I'm dying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Shit. We just get warmed up, guys. We just get warmed up. We just get warmed up. Yeah, that was bad to say, man. Now, if he would have said, my daughter, she, I don't want her bringing home a black man or a black guy or a black kid or whatever. But the fact that he said, I don't want my daughter coming back bringing home a nigger, yeah, that was disrespectful. That was racist right there. You can't go around it on that. That was some racist shit right there, Hulk Hogan. And now I think people are going off on the people that are that are saying rest in peace to Hulk Hogan, knowing that he was a racist prick. And you got people saying I can say rest in peace to a legend that I watched grew up, whether he said this or said that. And you know how black people, we know how black people feel about when black people try to take over white folks. They call them coons and stuff. So that's the energy we got behind the Hulk Hogan death. And speaking of death, this marks probably the fourth celebrity that died this week, y'all. Yeah, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. And now you got Hulk Hogan. Man, it's been a crazy week for the celebrity world. I'm not gonna say, man, I love that. I gotta say, shit, making it to 72, 73, man, that's good. That's a blessing, man. Especially because you most of the time when you hear somebody, pass away, they be in their 40s, 50s, 30s. You know what I'm saying? You're starting to hit 20s now. But you make it to 70 something, man, I think that's cool, man. Especially when you able to watch your kids grow up and produce families of their own. Yeah, that's a good mark. That's a good. I wanna make it to 80. I wanna live to 80, 85. And to my as long as my body still can hold up, that's how long I wanna live. If the good Lord say so. If the good Lord say so. And like I said, I want to give a shout out to myself again, man, for becoming in partnership with the YouTube channel, YouTube, world. I can actually say I'm part of the YouTube streets now. I want to say you don't feel like you're part of the YouTube streets until you join the partnership or whatever. I got the new logo, I got the new name. You know what I'm saying? Same way. I think everything else gonna fall in place though. It's gonna be some upgrading with just the production and everything too coming along. It's gonna be I'm gonna have to widen the content out because that's why I changed it to the network because I wasn't just doing podcasts. 85 cut. This the time I start early, man. And I thought I can get a lot of people to jump on when I start early. You guys tapping in. I'm trying to move on up, man. You guys tapping in, y'all hit that like button, share it with your friends and family on Facebook or whatever other platform you have you on. Hit that like button, subscribe. It's your first time coming on. Hit that subscribe button. Tell me what y'all think about Glorilla though. What you think about her situation? Now I know about, we know about, yeah, don't leave your shit out, but the fact, they got her for controlled substance, marijuana charge. I think they're trying to pin a DWI on her again. Um, what you think? What's your take on what they gonna charge her? What's she looking like? She might do like 6, 8 months. She might sit down for about 6, 8 months. Cause it ain't like it's like a assault or aggravated where you got to do down there 85, 90% of your time. So she gonna go sit down probably about like 6, 7 months. They're just saying if that was one of us, if there was one of us in that situation, or there's another female around that that's in that same situation Glorilla in, they gonna go sit down for about 6, 7 months. You know, especially out here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? You got that Mothers Against Drunk Driving already, so they would have already got her ass for that DWI lab. They would have heard it right there. Then you bounce back within a year with another charge. You know what I'm saying? Involving drugs. It's involving drugs and shit. And yeah. I should have ran the poll on y'all. Still gonna let these go. I would tell the person. Yeah, it's my first weed all day. Y'all know once that weed get in me, I get more relaxed. The drink catch up with the weed, you know what I'm saying? And it all flow together, man, I'm glad my boy 85 Cup is in here talking to me. Normally the ladies be up in here already. Just, everybody been calling me. Well, what's happening with you there, boy? Hold up. Yeah, I know Dejo Wagner, yeah. Hold up there. I tell you what. You remember Lakeisha Wagner and he got a brother named. Hey, y'all, one of my partners right here from back home in Shreveport. I'm on. Damn, I need to hold up. We going to. Anyway, somebody was hitting me up. Yeah, there was somebody. I guess he was calling me, trying to verify who somebody was. You know how you got people who ain't seen each other since the '80s, man, early '90s, and now with social media out there, you got people like, yeah, man, you remember me, man? I was 8 years old, man. I was about 13, 14. You got people like that, who try to make you remember them. Me, I pretty much remember everybody who I encountered in my life. Anybody who I ran across, I remember them, and I'm good at making people remember me. Like if they ain't seen me in a long time. Like for example, okay, hold up, man. What's happening with it? Oh yeah, my bad. I don't know what I'm trying to cut you off, man. I had to know scared way keep me up. It's all good. Yeah, he was trying to make me know because I had a white girl that was over there, and he called himself. I guess they talking about their cousins, but a nigga from the street, we thorough. Yeah. I straight ran through the shit, but he was trying to make me know who that was, you know? Oh, okay. Yeah, Datro, man, that's they used to stay right there on the street. The street Snake them stayed on, Sam and them. They stayed right there by Puncho, next door to Puncho. Yeah, but he was little. Yeah, he was hey. Yeah, he young. I'm pretty sure he probably about 5 years younger than me. I'm 47. I told him, I said, man, I didn't know that. I wasn't even caring, I'm 47. I'll be 48 in October. I'm 48. They gonna be 49 in October. See that? Yeah. But you and Tony Gandy would have like the same age. Now I ain't no going to Dunny Booker, man. Then going to Norwood. Man, you went to a good Dunny Booker. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I had my mama, she sent me to Dunny Booker. Then sent me I had one to Norwood because I was playing football. I wanted to stay with the homeboys, and play on the same football team when I get to high school. But I started loving Norwood though, man. Shit. But yeah, Datro live out here in Dallas somewhere. Hey, I said, hey, I'm on my live on YouTube. You good. So I said, look, check this out. I said, where you staying? Who, me? Yeah. I live in Dallas. Man, I know you love that. So I stayed in Mesquite. I should have stayed. I've been out here 21 years, me and Jelly Roll. Man, I was down there in maintenance, man, like 93. I brought my brother when I got out of your chair, I told you that here. Yeah, I came out here in 04, man. Jelly Roll came out here in 05. But yeah, I've been out here for a long time, man. I'm up here on the north side by the Galleria Mall. Oh yeah, I know. I'm up here in Addison. Man, it's sweet, bro. I know, man. Oh yeah, I got it going on out here. Man, say, bro. Yeah, man. You come out the rock, we trying to hang up. I think you need to talk to my wife to get up and shit. Come on, bro. The lakeside, bro. But so I really don't want to be. But I got my own shit. Yeah. I'm finna put something, charge my phone on. Yeah, man. I tell you what, hey, I'm gonna send you my number, man. Just lock me in. Yeah, I need to holler at you. All right. Yeah. That's somebody. That's one of. That's one of the homies from back in the day, man. Back in. When I say back in the day, nigga, I'm talking about like in the 80s, though, like 87, 88, 89, 90. Back in them days, right there, I probably ain't seen him since 90, 91. They're one of those guys. He used to run with we had two neighborhoods. You had Villanarte and the Bronx. Villanarte was a set of apartments where I grew up in. Then you had the Bronx, which was like the projects. Villanarte ended up becoming like the projects. Because a lot of niggas started coming up in that bitch running this shit down. I used to be in the Bronx all the time because I had cousins that lived over there. My cousins lived in the Bronx. So we ended up, this is what it was. When we moved to the Villa Norte, me and my brother, we didn't really know nobody. It wasn't no kids in Villa Norte for us to play with. Cause it was mostly white kids over there at the time, I think. I mean, that's what I remember. So we used to always go hang out in the Bronx because that's where our cousin them was at. You know, my cousin them stayed. So everybody in the Bronx, we got cool with everybody in the Bronx. They were like our homeboys. So we ended up growing up with them guys. As I got older, as time went on, Villa Norte started becoming more filled with black people. And I started homeboys from Cooper Road, from Grimmett Drive. People moved from Cherokee Park, which that's where I grew up at too. And then you had people coming in from different hoods like Stony Hill, Allendale, City Grove, Hollywood. They were coming in from everywhere. You would meet people like that. So most of my homeboys that I ended up growing up with, they became more like dudes from different parts of the city. But my homeboys that I grew up with, who I really grew up with, was they were the ones who I ended up growing up with in Villa Norte and Cherokee Park and Grimmett Drive and shit like that. But when I was young, I was running with guys in the Bronx a lot because that's where our cousin was at. And then as people started migrating to Villa Norte, I started meeting new friends. And that's how that shit ended up becoming. I started having my own set of friends, and that's how that shit rolled over. Because I was always hanging out in Cherokee Park too. I'd be at my grandma's house in Cherokee Park every day. I practically lived in Cherokee Park, and then eventually, we ended up moving to Cherokee Park after we left Villa Norte. So that's how that shit was. But but dude that had hit me up just now, uh, he's somebody who I grew up. I was a little kid then. I think I wasn't even out of elementary yet, and probably was the last time I seen this cat. And he's around with my brother's 5 years older than me. He used to hang out with my brother them, and he was a little bit older than me. So yeah, that's how that was. But I ain't seen him in a long time. Then all of a sudden, I guess like I said, he said he moved to Texas in '93. Then he came back, and then I guess he caught a charge. He been locked up ever since though, because I ain't seen him since. The, the first time I seen him was 2020 during the pandemic. And he just came home, and he hit me up. And he been home ever since then, so I guess he's doing good. It's been 5 years, so shout out to my partner just hit me up. I'm not gonna say his name, put him out there like that. People heard his voice, they know who it is. Hey Lisa, I'm glad you tapped in, girl. I'm like, what my boy, damn, I started early tonight for you, lady. I said, let me start early for you guys, especially for 85. I want 85 to get this. I want 85 to get this early dose. Cause he on the East Coast. Lisa, as you see the headline, I want to go and run it to Lisa because Lisa, she's good at uh, interacting with me on conversations when I bring up topics. So, Lisa, how you doing, by the way? Welcome. Welcome to the show tonight. What tonight's headline is, the rap artist Glorilla was arrested on felony charges today or yesterday, and she was later released on a $200,000 bond. Also, we talked about the death of Hulk Hogan. So where my Hulkamania at? Where the Hulkamaniacs at? Talk about the death of Hulk Hogan, and also was Hulk Hogan a racist? Glorilla situation, will she sit for a couple of months, being the fact this is the second situation she's been in within the last year in Georgia? They're saying it's the second DUI. This time she's had controlled substance in the ounce of marijuana. She might win this though, but who knows? But she gonna have to do some type of discipline. In Hulk Hogan's situation, he died at the age of 71. Uh, He was a legend in the game. Um, he's also, I guess people saying, is he a racist? So you're not familiar with Glorilla? She had the song up, nigga freak. I'm a fuck nigga freak. Well, she one of them new young ratchet rappers, sound by Joe Gotti. Okay, well that's good. I don't expect you to even know about Glorilla, because if you was down south, you probably know about her. But up there in Minnesota, at your age, I don't think you should be knowing about her nowhere because you're a different type of woman. You classy. The ratchet type of women, they know about Glorilla. You watch the awards and stuff. You tend to the award shows and stuff like that. You probably know who Glorilla is. So yeah, Lisa, I don't expect you to know who she is. But let's go to Hulk Hogan though. Yeah, Hulk Hogan, he died at the age of 71. What you think? The thing is, y'all think Hulk Hogan was racist? The fact that he said he don't want his daughter dating a nigger, he could have said, I don't want my daughter dating a black man or a black guy. Then you can't throw the race card on. But the fact that he threw the ER at the end, you can say he was racist. I mean, it's just like, if you say, man, I don't want my daughter coming home with no white crack ass nigga or a white crack ass boy. That's kind of disrespectful to a white man. Instead of saying, I don't want my daughter bringing home a white guy or a bright man. So yeah, I say Hulk Hogan was a racist, but rest in peace though. But some of y'all gonna make him rest then loud because y'all finna get on his ass. What you out there doing, girl? Close that door. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. At least I need me a damn stand for this bitch. Fuck, look at this bitch right here.
That's why I said I gotta get one of the things. I know what I'm making.
Look at right here, cuz. While I can look at the comments, cause I don't got my readers. Lisa says she heard. Oh, Lisa, you say you seen that first DWI video? See, Lisa, when I had read the first article today, it was an article out about her arrest, right? They threw the video in of the arrest last year, or the first arrest. I mean, they tried to make it. They tried to make it seem like it was the arrest they did the other night. That's why I felt like, okay, man, it's a second DUI. But yeah, they made she failed a sobriety test about 8 months ago, and now she they say somebody was breaking. This is what they said in the story. I just read it. What ended up happening, she was doing a concert in Indianapolis, and while she was in Indianapolis doing the show, there was a break-in her house. I guess she came home or whatever. It was reported a break-in her house. When she got to the house, she reported the break-in. When they got there, and the police got there, uh, they smelled marijuana in the house. They found marijuana, and they found a controlled substance. And she already got a DUI from last earlier that year. I think they said she had a DUI again. Either way it go, she might have to have some discipline behind this. Do y'all think she's gonna sit a few years? Y'all just heard the charges that I just gave it to y'all. But she would set a few months. I mean, not years. I think she's gonna do like 6 to 8 months. Cause it's not like it's aggravated or it's not like it's a assault. So she might do about like 6 to 8 months with the lawyer money. She gonna come home with about 2 years on probation, but she knows she gotta keep her ass still. You say, but I know the Trump supporters are not racist too, by the way. But even I like that statement. You can say who's the Trump, and they say, he ain't racist because he listens to rap music. He listens to Biggie Smalls. You know how many racist motherfuckers listen to rap music? Them Nazi skinhead motherfuckers over there in Germany and shit, they like rap music. They racist as fuck. So you can't just this because he listened to he was listening to Mary J. Blige. He ain't racist. Bullshit. He just like good music. He ain't racist to music. He's racist to people. Yeah. It's the Kid Brad Network. We're gonna make your stomach, back, head, and neck hurt. Hey y'all. Yeah, hey, I got a question, y'all. What that dollar sign? What that y'all do y'all see that dollar sign thing right there on the screen? The question is there a dollar sign thing like right there on the screen? I wonder how that shit look. Hub, you on there?
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to see how that bit look. Okay, you say you see a dollar sign. I wonder what that, because I don't see it on my screen.
You don't see the dollar sign?
Lisa said she see it. Oh, well, I mean, I see it on this screen right here. I'm just saying I don't see it like when I'm watching it from over here on this on my tablet. You see what I'm saying? Let me see something. Hold up. No, I don't. No. Mm-mm. What is it? Oh, okay, yeah, donations. Okay, damn. Maybe, but it's like is it for y'all to click? Can y'all click on it? That's what I'm saying. That's what is it? Can y'all click on that dollar sign?
I don't know.
Oh, you ain't on there.
Says you see it.
I want to use on your laptop. What it do? What it show?
They can't show it on the phone.
Yeah, I can see it on my live screen. When I got the web, like right now, I can see the dollar sign right there, but I can't. Hey, y'all, there's gonna be some new things pop up every now and then on this channel. The fact that I am a partner of this YouTube. Hey, turn it down a little bit over there. The fact that I'm a partner, you're gonna have to. There's gonna be a lot of stuff pop up. A lot of stuff gonna be popping up that I'm new to. I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. I'm still, like I said, I'm learning on the clock again. It's another level. I feel like Mario Brothers, when he got the roles. I'm Big Mario. I'm Super Mario now. So I'm learning on the clock. I'm trying to figure out what this shit is about now. Now the fact that revenue plays a part in this situation, I got to make sure I'm doing the right thing and I'm not missing out on any type of money. I'm not trying to miss out on any type of money. But if y'all can't donate though, that'll be cool too though. If y'all don't mind throwing me $1 or two sometime, you might want to give me $3 one night. You might want to give me $2. I ain't one of them greedy dudes that be on YouTube saying throw 20, throw 5, throw 10. You know, I ain't greedy like that. Well, you hope she learned too though, because she been. It's not like she ain't been in trouble before or don't know better. It's just now she's a celebrity, and it's easy to get. It's easy to be a target. This same type of stuff she went through when she was before she was a celebrity. It just wasn't televised because she wasn't Glorilla. She was Gloria Woods out of Memphis. You hit that like button. If you ain't hit that like button, hit that like button for your boy. I know Cuddy, I know 85 Cut hit the like. I know Lisa hit the like, and probably somebody else. I did another like. Especially the fact that I got 4 people on there. Yeah, that 4 likes and 4 people look good. And that's you gotta understand. Hit the like button, guys. It makes the algorithm thicken up. It puts me at most recommended. When I was getting 20 and 30 likes, y'all know what that 20 and 30 likes was doing? It was making me get thousands of views. I was getting thousands of views, you know what I'm saying, when I was getting them 20 likes, and then 40 likes, and then 50 likes. You know, them like that, them right there was giving me thousands of views. If I can get that back again, though, that'd be lovely. This is the right time for me to get there right now. Trolls, y'all come in here. Where all my trolls at? Tag a troll. And then what you gotta think about. Somebody said, man, 80% of your people that's in the chat room gonna be trolls. The other 20% gonna be people who cool with you and like what you got to say. The other 80% gonna be straight trolls. So you gotta deal with that shit or just, don't even try to pay attention to it. Hit that like button for your boy. Appreciate you for tapping in. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. It's the Kickback Network station right here, the Kickback Chit Chat live stream. It's your boy Cuddy J, the host, straight out of Dallas, Texas. Broadcasting right now on this night right here. Glorilla being arrested on felony charges. Now she's bailed out, $200,000 bond. Also the death of Hulk Hogan, the Hulkamaniacs. Where you guys at? Where my WrestleMania guys at? Where your wrestling guys at? Also, was Hulk Hogan, was he racist? And on Glorilla's take, is she gonna go sit down for a few months or so, I think if she go sit down for a few months and come back, it's gonna make her career cold as hell. She gonna come with some real good hits then. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Ain't it though? It seemed like I just said it earlier, Lisa. You had Malcolm Jamal Warner pass away. Then the next day you had Ozzy Osbourne. And then today you got Hulk Hogan. I think somebody said somebody else passed away too. I don't know their name, so I don't want to mess it up. So that's a lot. That's 4 deaths this year, this week. Celebrity deaths. So we ain't even talking about the people, the regular people. Just think about the regular people that like us. How many people we lost? I know just so far this year, people that were here homes at me, and about 10 people have passed away from around my parts this year that I didn't have some type of encounter with in my life. And get what? And if not that, it's somebody who I hang around with, they had somebody pass away that I know. Enjoy life, cherish your kids. Enjoy life and cherish your kids. Just remember, just keep saying that. Enjoy life and cherish your kids. Yeah, like them class, anybody like like the 50, that 50 between that 50 and 60-year-old mark. A lot of that people are starting to die down. But I also like people like in my genre, you know, I'm gonna say 40 to 50. A lot of us started to go away too. That I grew up with. I've been losing classmates and homeboys and homegirls since I was young. Before I was 23 years old, before I was 25, I had lost about 25 homeboys and homegirls. So we been I've been seeing close people pass away, not just by like not like people dying now, like people hate that most pretty much everybody died by the gun. It was some homicide type of stuff. So it wasn't like nobody died because of health problems. That stuff ain't started carrying until later on. But now everybody, it's about a couple, it's a few homies that got killed in homicide situations over the past 10 years. You know, I can say, yeah, about 10 homies that was still out there in those streets activity. That's how they got killed. It wasn't no health conditions and nothing like that that made them pass away. Yeah, enjoy your kids and cherish them too. Yeah. I'm ready for some football, I know that. You said you and your daughter, y'all estranged and everything. So how old is your daughter again? You said she what, 30, 32? Oh, she's 38. So y'all have so you 32 years old. You 28 years older than her, okay. So you was 28 when you had her. So, uh, no, I'm tripping. You was 32 or 22. I'm putting you up there. You was 22 when you had her. So y'all kind of like, y'all got like a homegirl, a brother, a sister and sister relationship. You got like a sister and sister relationship going. Or do y'all, 'cause, I understand. I never understand why most females break away from their mom. Like uh, my, I ain't gonna throw it. But I know women that don't get along with their mom, but their mom was cool. Like, why you don't get along with your mom? Like women that was a part of my life, they didn't get along with their mom. I just never understood that. Like there never was a time that I didn't like my mama. Or I'm mad at my mama about some shit. Never in life. Now my step pops, man, who we bumped head for the time I was 10 to I was probably about 20 something, 21. Just that's how it is. But other than that, me and my mom, but I never disliked them. I never had malice toward neither one of my parents, whether it was step parent, mom, or whatever. No type of malice. Uh, but you meet these people, they don't have they got beef. They be having beef with mom every now and then, or they beefing with their dad. And even I hear a conversation today. I hear people talking about, yeah, me and my dad into it, or something like, why the fuck you and your dad into it? Like I hope me and my kids don't never have no relationship where we into it or they mad at me. I just don't see me and my son just having that type of relationship. Cause he gonna always look at me as the guy that's giving him guiding light. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be the one giving them guiding light. You know what I'm talking about? Gotta be. Appreciate you, girl. Yabba dabbas and doozies, shotguns and Uzis. I stay high from Wednesday to Tuesday. Ah. Yo, man. Almost is. Guess what? Tomorrow is Friday, y'all. It's already the weekend. Oh, shit. I hit that bitch too hard. But at least I will say this, though. I hope and I pray that you and your daughter's situation pans out right. So you know what? I know that's it. I hate guys like that. Guys that that to be controlling over the lady and keeps them. Well, they're not just guys. I hate anybody that try to keep their significant other away from their family members, moms, aunts, cousins, grandmoms. You don't want that person to be around none of their family members. I don't like you guys, whether you're a female or a male. I do not like any of you guys that tend to keep the lady or the guy away from their family members. That's how they gotta stay. See, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you why they do that. Cause as long as you're around your family, right, it keeps you deeply rooted and grounded. With how your morals are. If they take you around away from your family or around people that matters to you, they know they can strip you down and change your whole way of life and your way perspective looking at things, how you hear things, how you eat things, what you eat. They strip you down, and then boom, you lost yourself. You're a whole different person now. You don't even know who's wrong or right. You see it happen all the time. You know, you always got that person in the relationship, not our relationships, where the one don't like to be around the family members. I don't want to be around your family members. So you go there by yourself. Or at least they let you go over there by yourself, but damn, they want you to, they gonna be bugging you while you're over there. You get that right here, you heard me? So it's like you can't even win. You get to, you if you find somebody, if you meet a person that enjoy your family members, you go like enjoy being around your mother, your pops, whoever, your cousins, your aunts, going to your family gatherings, family reunions, family trips. You with somebody that enjoy that type of life with your family. That's who you're supposed to be with. That person that doesn't want to be around your family members, especially if you family oriented with your family members. I ain't talking about you guys that don't be around your family members yourself, because y'all are only bad doings or they don't fool with you guys or whatever the case may be. But I'm talking about them strong families. Put it like this: the way my family is. I'm gonna speak for my family. I'm from a cool family. We all tight and we straight like that. We all close. We go on family trips. We do family things. Back home in Louisiana, they always get together. My mom's and her sisters, and they always having some stuff going on for the family. Uh, I I come from a big family too. I'm from a big family. And it's like it's all different type of sizes and stuff. We spread it out wide too, all around the fucking United States. But but the good to get back to what I'm saying is that I'm from a family where I'm just gonna speak for myself. I if a person don't like being around my family, as cool and sweet as my family is, and accepting and understanding my family is, if a woman don't want to be around my family, me doing how my family is, and them not even given the chance to want to be around, I ain't trying to be with them. There's no way I'm gonna be with you. If you want, because once you be around my family members and meet my family and see how we do things and how the energy be around my family members. When I say family members, I'm talking about my cousin them, they kids, my aunt and them, my uncles them, they cousins, everybody. Once you get around my family members, you'll say, that's a cool ass family. They know how to kick it, party, and hang out, cook. If you one of them people that want to, man, I can't be with you. Mm. Oh, okay, right on. That's what's up. Yeah. A lot of people have been hitting me up now. A lot of people trying to start a podcast, man. A lot of people trying to start a podcast. Um, and they hitting me up. They telling me they asking me for advice and hitting me up, asking me what they want to do and what they need to do this, do that, and the other. And as I'm telling them what they need to be doing, pretty much everything they're asking me is things they can do. They can Google themselves. But what they need to be asking me is other stuff. So I'm, I now here I am having to put myself in a position where I have to tell them, hey, if you want to start a podcast or a YouTube channel, that's cool. Do get you one. Start your podcast show, whatever YouTube channel, whatever you want to do. Cool, you can do it. If you want to get paid on this thing, you want to get subscriptions, you want to get a big following, you want to stay relevant, you have to treat this like your day job. You just can't come on here for about 3 weeks in a row and expect uh, some magic to happen, and then you quit. You have to do this every day, man. I'm talking about you got if you can go 90 days of consistent content. When you can bring out consistent content within 90 days, they'll see your progress. You can build a following. But if you just on here playing, don't do it. Don't do it. That's what I tell people. I've been telling people this for years. People ask me, man, I want to start a podcast. I say, I'm going to tell you this right here. You want to start a podcast? What's your goals? Or you going to be consistent? How long you going to do it? Or you just playing around? You got to have tough skin. Because everybody's not going to like what you're doing or saying. So you got to be prepared for that. This is not a sport where people love you. Everybody loves you. It's not that type of game. You're going to have more people that dislike you than like you. So that's another thing you got to put up with. Are you ready for that? People can't wait till you mess up and fall off and do some crazy shit so they can make videos about you. Are you ready for that? See, they don't know about all that stuff that come with it. People threatening you, texting you, saying crazy stuff to you about videos you put up. They not ready for that. You got to put in work, be dedicated, treat it like your day job, not your side job. You see how much I be on here, right? And I be friends with mine. And I work 8, 9 hour shifts at work, sometimes 10, and I be consistent with it. If you can't do it like this, it ain't for you. I tell people all the time. I don't call you a bribe. I don't call you a blogger, man, until you put some time in. I'm about to make this call right now. Watch this. I just hate this. I'll put it right there. I'm about to, yeah, I told you I was going to run it down. But yeah, that's one thing about me. You gotta be dedicated to this thing, man. You gotta, cause I'm gonna tell you what some people do. This is what I do. This is what some people do. I'm gonna say not some people. This is what majority of the people do. They be on YouTube now. They be on Facebook, right? They be on Facebook going live or doing little videos, or they be making posts where they got everybody entertained and everybody laughing and joking and throwing high fives at whatever they saying, which most likely be people who they friends or people who just like them because they popular. They see somebody else that like somebody, everybody following them, so let me follow them too. So you got them kind of people uh, that when they get that type of attention, they say, "Oh, I can have me a podcast. I can do so much number. I can make some money off that." And then when they get a podcast, they do a video, they do an episode and load it up on YouTube. And when they throw it on YouTube and they don't get the same reaction that they get when they do it on Facebook or whatever, uh, they give up on it. Like they'll give you about 3, 4 episodes and the numbers don't do what they think it's gonna do, and they give up. So they get in with the wrong idea of being a podcaster or a blogger or having a YouTube channel or trying to get paid off this. They come in, they already have the wrong energy about it off top. See me, this kind of like it's kind of meant for me to be doing this right here because it fell in my lap, and it fell in my lap right in the time when I was thinking about doing it, and I was coming up with ideas, and then it was just all of a sudden given to me because I was a rapper at first, and I was hoping one day I'd be doing music, which I was gonna probably end up doing some stuff like this anyway after music. Me being the person I am, which it ended up happening. I gave up rap, man. With the podcast. I was on this podcast show. It was a white boy podcast. I'm gonna say white boy podcast though because at the time being, anyway, it wasn't no niggas listening to podcasts. No way. Thank you, Lisa, sweetie. Uh, uh, I went on the show as a guest and got interviewed about 2, 3 times in a row about 2 or 3 times in a row. I got interviewed. It was some. It was an album. Its audience, they took a liking to me. They like, man, bring that guy back on the show. They was calling me DMX and Ja Rule. They said, bring DMX and Ja Rule back on the show, because he got sound like both of them, I guess, at the time, whatever. But anyway, I went back on as a cast member, and I kind of like took over as a cast member. I became like the number 2 mic, you know what I'm saying? You had Ian Gleason, because the name of the show called Ian Gleason. You can go back and look at Ian Gleason episodes on Spotify or SoundCloud or whatever. It's episode 69. And I ended up coming from being a guest on the show to like the number 2 or number 3 mic or main guest. And then I was the admin of the page of the channel. And so, yeah, I did that. Then I came up with my own podcast. I came up with the podcast ideas. Back then, there wasn't too many podcasts out. It definitely wasn't black people watching podcasts. Nobody around me knew what a podcast was. People was laughing at me because they were like, "What the fuck you doing, Cuddy?" That's it. And then it's just something that kind of like melted with me. It melted on me. Like this, it's natural now. People know me as a podcaster more than a rapper, but they know I'm a rapper though. What the hell did I tell you this nigga? Who we got tapped up in here though? We got 85 still in here. We got the Queen Lisa Gross. Hey Lisa, I passed by this street the other day. It was your last name. I thought to pull over and take the street sign. I started to take the sign, add your last name through the street. I started to take that sign and save it for Lisa if I was to ever meet her. It was Gross Avenue. That's what it was, Gross Avenue. I passed by it all the time though. I just never looked at it real. I think most of the time it's like a tree that covers. It's like a tree that covers it up, right? Because like what it is when I go what it is when I go one way and I turn down the street, I never know what street I'm turning on. I just remember because how the tree hangs over. So I always go down. It's like a back scenic route I take when I be going to my job or coming from my job, and I always just turn down that street. But I never looked at the name. And then cause it's just raining or whatever. But I seen it today. I said Gross Avenue. I said I ought to take this sign and keep it. If I ever meet Lisa, I say, hey, here's a sign right here. Straight up for real. I can't wait till it start getting cold, y'all. Man, I can't wait. I mean, y'all ain't never been around me during the holidays and shit like that. My birthday's coming up soon too, though. Really, the holidays kick off October the 1st, y'all. For me, like it be the good vibration starts October the 1st. Um, yeah, man, y'all finna start seeing me cook a lot of spaghetti, pot roast, stuffed bell peppers, stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm about to start having fun in the kitchen. Uh, yeah, it about to start sipping on me some wine. I love the holiday spirit. Dallas looks so beautiful during the holidays, man. The decorations. Well, at least on this side, well, pretty much Dallas period, though. But where I live at here in Addison, it looks so sexy and romantic and beautiful during the holiday spirit. You can't come out here with a bad attitude because you're gonna change. You gotta change your heart when you come out here. Oh yeah, I love the one man. I'm a fall baby, so I love the I love all that the fall and winter. I love when the leaves fall off I like when the leaves turn uh brown and orange and stuff like that and yellow. I like when it look like that outside and it looks all gray and gothic. I like when it look like that outside and it looks I like that. It just feels so clean outside and cold and clean and cold. and you don't really have no smell in the air. You just smell some cold air. That's all you smell. I like it when all the leaves fall off the trees. I like that too. And that's why I like the fall, like October and November, and the beginning of December. I rock a lot of brown. I rock a lot of brown and gray. I wear a lot of brown, like squirrels. You got gray brown, you got brown squirrels and gray squirrels. I'll do it's like I'm like a squirrel in like October and November. I go brown and I go gray. I'm wearing all them type of colors. Sometimes I go black too though. And then when winter time comes, I start, doing a little bit, a little lighter colors. You know. Yeah, I fuck with the brown. Hey, you seen those shoes I posted right on Facebook, right, Lisa? You seen those shoes I posted, right? I gotta find them. I need to take me a walk through the Galleria Mall. See what it is. You gotta those some exclusive joints right there. You seen those shoes I posted on Facebook? Yeah, you seen them? I gotta find them. I went on the Adidas website and went to their shoe collection to try to find them. I typed in dressy Adidas shoes. They didn't pop up. I said, I wonder where these shoes at. You're gonna have to find them. They somewhere. I'm gonna go to the Galleria Mall. They gonna probably be at somewhere like Journeys. You got to go to one of those places like Journeys or one of those little urban spots. The Galleria Mall right here. Like every time I go to the Galleria Mall, I find some exclusive stuff. See, people don't really. Too many black people. All of us black people around here, we shop at the Galleria Mall, but niggas really just don't really just go to the spots to go to the Galleria Mall. These niggas don't dress like I dress anyway. So I be having some fly exclusive stuff when I come out the mall. Like they might buy some stuff they see everybody else wearing or what the rappers and stuff wearing. I come with some stuff that nobody wearing but me. Yeah. Yeah. So check this out. I got a story to tell you guys this morning. I got to tell, hey, so this morning, right? So when I get up in the morning, right? Every morning when I get up, every morning I get up in the morning, right? I get up around by 8:30, 9 o'clock every morning, even if I don't have to go to work. Or sometimes I get up early. But anyway, when I get up in the morning, if I don't have cigarillos or whatever, or I don't have a coffee pot no more, or no coffee maker no more, so I always make it my business. I go to the store to get me a cup of coffee. And sometimes I get a beer. Uh, as I'm, I didn't get. See here, right? See right here. You go. This is some apartments next door here, right? They still in the corner of the intersection of this busy intersection right here where I'm at. So, but there's a gate that separates us and them. But it's also a part of the gate that has a way where you can enter in through their apartment complex and cut through there to go to where you got to go. Now, me living where I live at and where the gate says it's like right there. It's like right here where I park here. So instead of me having to get in my car, right, and drive all up, because it's a big ass apartment complex. It's like it's too big. It's too big. It's like it's two apartment complexes damn near. Like each side has a pool. There's so many people that's over here. And if you live on the back part or where I live at, you gotta drive all the way around to the gate to go that way, or you can go straight out that way and go out the gate. Either way it go, it takes a while to get out. When you get out, you still got to make a U-turn, or you can keep going straight and go to that gas station down there, or you can go to the gas station right here. Cause there's two gas stations. You got a Chevron right there, the 7-Eleven right there, then you got a Valero right here. So you can pick your poison. But instead of me doing all that, I decide always to walk to the store. Cause I got 3 different stores I can go to. You got the 2 Mexican SA stores right here, the hood stores that we call them, and then we got the Valero in the corner. Anyway, as I'm walking out the apartment today, I'm going into I'm crossing over into the gate to the other apartment complex. Some dude out of nowhere come around the corner running with a rock in his hand like he chasing somebody. Like he had that rock in his hand about to throw it. So he was looking for somebody and he had that rock in his hand. He looked at me, he was like, he realized I wasn't the guy he was looking for. He was like, I'm sorry, sir, my fault. He had a little African accent, I don't know. He had some type of accent. He was a black dude. He kept on running and moving, going on by his business. I kept on going to the store. I'm like, what the fuck going on early this morning? And so I come back from the store, right? I'm sitting here smoking my weed this morning. I'm twisting the blunt up, and I got my windows cracked. I got the window crack right here where I can see what's going on outside with the little breezeway and with whatever type of action passing by my window, I can see. Um, my partner, he's sitting on the couch right here. He was over. He was like, we smoked the blunt, as we smoked it. We heard the fire trucks pull up. And we were like, man, the fire trucks out there. We were like, what the fuck the fire trucks out there for? We walked outside, we looked out there, we didn't think nothing. Came back in the crib, we sitting there talking. Next thing you know, we hear somebody voice and shit. I look out the window, it's the dude that had the rock that was chasing somebody who I had ran across when I was going to the store this morning. He was the guy that was in the fire truck. They were telling him, hey, won't you chill out, won't you calm down? I guess they was looking for him. I guess he was a loose cannon, and he was out on the run doing whatever, doing some crazy shit. We don't know, but when I seen the shit, I forgot to tell my homeboy what I just witnessed, and I just told my homeboy, I'm like, hey, that dude right there they looking for, they chasing that dude because he got some shit going on. I had ran the story to him on what happened earlier prior to when he came over, and then I'm like, there's some shit going on, man. And as I'm going to work this morning, as I'm moving out, it's about 5 Dallas police SUVs at the exit gate and at the entrance gate. And it's an exit gate too, which I didn't go that way. But they was it was like they was coming in, and I'm like, oh fuck, what the hell they got going on over here? So I'm starting to learn that there's a lot of shit going on over here, man. And I just had a talk with one of the store clerks right here on the corner at the Valero. I was just talking to him because I realized he lived over here too. I was on my way out one morning, and I had seen he was hanging over the balcony on the patio or whatever. He looked at me and waved at me because he knew my car. And I seen him one day. I said, man, I see you stay over there. I didn't know you lived over there. He was like, yeah, man. I stay in the front with a quiet there. I said, yeah, I'm in the back there on the side by the gate. And he was like, you was out of riffraff at. I said, nah, man, there don't be no riffraff where I'm at. I said, I guess I be at work a lot, so I don't see shit. But I guess when you're around, if I'm at the house enough, I probably witness some shit. But like I said, like everybody cool around here, man. Mostly everybody around here are Venezuelan and black, so it ain't really nobody doing no crazy shit. We all do. I know with our little section there right here, we do a lot of cooking and shit. They be having their grill out. I have my grill out. My partner from Ohio, he has his grill out. The young cat that just moved upstairs right there from Tyler. He be grilling. So like we all just be grilling and chilling, man. We have our own little wave going on. We don't be on no bullshit. Oh, Lisa, you tripping out what I'm talking about? That shit was crazy this morning. Now, Lisa, Matt, now think about how I felt as I'm coming through the gate, as I'm going across to the other apartment, right, to cut through there to go to the store. I come across the gate as I'm coming in. I'm on my normal stride, right, and some dude come around the corner with a rock, running. They kind of like tipped the fuck out of me for a minute. I ain't know what it was. I guess I had a look on my face that made him kind of like straighten up on what he was doing. He was like, "Oh damn, you're not the dude." So yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck was going on, but yeah. That's why it needs to get cold, guys. It's so hot outside. People doing crazy shit. Yeah, it started the hell out of me though, Lisa, straight up. That's why I need to get cold real quick. This heat me having you mad, frustrated. Nobody can tell you nothing. I'm talking about, see, I'm at work today, you know. Well, one of my coworkers, you know, she a black female, you know. As soon as she get there later on, it's like later on the second shift, right? It's about 5 o'clock, about 5:30, 4 o'clock. But about 5:30, 6 o'clock, you know, nobody is sitting on the patio, right? Because it's a patio out there, you know. It's so hot outside, nobody ain't sitting out there. Just so happens somebody go sits out there. It's her table. And she got mad because she didn't want to go out there and that shit fucked her whole night up. But you know, she walked in with attitude. And the reason why she had attitude because it's hot. And that's why I say it needs to cool down because all that heat does is just make people be in negative mind states and mad. I don't like the heat either. Not this type of heat. I'm a lukewarm type of person. I'm glad I started early tonight. Appreciate that like. Who just tapped in? Appreciate that. Say where you're from, where you're from, where you're tapping in from. Whoever just gave me that like, just tapped in. Where you're from? What's your name? So love. Appreciate that love. Now I'm looking right here. I got two shits right here. I got one shit right there. I got one shit right here. I hate that shit right there when it's too hot. And guess what? Then you go out there when it's too hot. You complain about flies and other shit that's going on, bugs and whatever's going on around the patio. I don't want to be uncomfortable when I'm eating. So I want to be somewhere where I'm gonna be cool at. Um, you, you go to most patios, they don't probably have no fly problem because how the location is. But you go to most of these patios, they got bushes and trees around them. You're gonna have fly problems. You can't tame, and the flies are aggressive this summer. Out here in Texas, these flies are aggressive. So like, I don't care about the patio type of shit. You know, I don't. I mean, like I said, when like it's some restaurants that got patios that are it's it's cool to sit on some patios no matter what the temperature is because they have it set up where you're not hot. But when you go on a patio, man, where you even though it's shade above you, you're still burning up. That's not cool. What's the hell with it, cuz? I got a new topic though to ask you guys. What we gonna run with? Is there an ex that you'll go back to? Is there a new topic? Is there an ex that you would go back to? And see, what I tell you, I gotta think a lot. And see, I'm not gonna even cause I got a few that I probably go back to, but it ain't just like some of them that I won't even say. It's what I want to call an ex because I had a lot of relationships. I had a lot of flings. I've been in a bunch of flings that are kind of like relationships. Like you know what a fling is when you with somebody, y'all be running around with each other for about 3, 4 months, and y'all distance away for about like another 12 year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Then you bump across them again. You see them, you know. I got a couple of those in mind that I like to come across again. Then I got a few exes that I fuck with again. Dude, that's why I had to say it like that. I had to break it down that way because I got a couple flings that I like to fling with again, and I got a couple exes that I want to make exes again. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not even trying to make exes. I mean, trying to make some shit happen if we're gonna be anything, because we should know we're the better right now. But yeah, most definitely though, yeah, they're right there. Yeah, Lisa, you said only one. That's cool. That's a lady should. A lady should. If a lady come on here and say, "Yeah, I got about 3 exes," I'll let her get back with. Yeah, she's still in the old stages. Yeah, any chick come on here and say that shit, we just gonna go ahead and let that sit out there, y'all. She's still in the whole stages. Lisa, you said I knew you were gonna say only one guy I go back to. There should be just only one guy. Yeah, well, us niggas gonna have more than what we still got whole stages. Yeah, that's a see. Y'all don't like them muddy topics like that. People be scared. What them go they don't like them muddy topics. People are like, but Lisa, you keep it real though. You already you know what you want and you know what you can have. So it's like that was one thing about you know, you know what you want and you know what you can have, but you know what you want though. Yeah. I started early tonight though. I wonder what. I guess people like damn, cause it's like I looked at what time it was. It's 10:16. I said I probably can run it by like I might could do a 3 hour stream though. I was really about to get them hours up though. I like just getting them hours up. I see them hours be increasing like e mother. You know what I'm talking about? Them hours be increasing like e mother. Every time I go over 2 hours. Oh yeah, Lisa, do I have an exit that I go back to? Like I said, I'm glad you asked because you missed my question, my answer the first time. Matter of fact, I already answered it, but I want to answer it again because you asked. I have a few exes I probably go back to. When I say a few, I mean probably about three at the maximum, at the minimum two. You know what I'm saying? Probably about four. But I mean, yeah, I probably about like a few exes. I'd like to do it again, do it all over again. But also, I have a couple flings that I want to fling over with too, though. Yeah, I got some flings. Like they be the ones that pop up on rainy days and y'all, snowy nights. Y'all go, y'all pop up, y'all meet, y'all see each other in a bar somewhere or at 7-Eleven. You ain't seen each other in years. You pop up, you start fooling around with each other again. And then you fall off. Yeah, I had a chick named Holly and shit though. I could never remember when the last time I've been around. Remember Holly? Remember the chick Holly, man, that crazy ass shit? My nigga don't even want to answer the question. I'm talking to you, cuz. Man, I had this chick named Holly, man. She was crazy as hell. She popped up. She popped up to about for like 15 years, man. Of me being in Addison, man, she always was in and out of my life, man. To my before prison and after prison. She was always around though. And she seen me with the same energy. And then all of a sudden she just disappeared. And guess what? She was somebody I like. I need to see that motherfucker again. Cause it's a fling. I want to fling around. I want to fling around again. I want to like. It's a couple flings I want to get back on the routine. To this day, I'm not gonna lie. But it's a couple of exes I got too that I wouldn't mind rewinding it with. You know, it's a few that I like to make. Just like attempts that I didn't fully seal the deal with. I did to get that same attempt to try to seal the deal with. You know, like okay, then I didn't really capitalize on it. Let me finish the conversation with her. Like I love a lot of them too though, cause I still see they still look good in they 40s and late 30s. So yeah, I love to get at them too. I'm just being for real. I'm gonna tell you why I'm like that too though, because it's been times. Uh, a reason why. Oh yeah, I don't really be out there trying to catch no child. See, there was a time where I went out to the bars or clubs to get at chicks. But when I was out my last 3, 4 years of me being out, hanging out, with the chicks at and everybody at, I, I really wasn't even out for the chicks then. Cause I was outside doing some other stuff when I was outside. I wasn't out there doing the chicks. But what I was doing out there had chicks around me. So it was easy. I ain't have to go out there and hunt for no chicks. So what I had going on brought chicks around me anyway. So that's why it was easy for me to, counter on these, do what I do with these chicks. Now when I go out, I don't even think about it. I'm not even trying to catch no chick. I don't even be trying to catch no female at all. I just want to hang out, have me a drink. She was going. I like to keep my ear to the street, and sometimes I got to go up to the bar or over here, just to find out what's going on around with people. Especially if I want to know what I'm around. Because I don't be out all the time like I used to be. People they laugh at me now, or they make jokes now. How long you gonna be here tonight? About 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Because I'm always in and out. Even if I'm with a chick, we probably together. We in the bar probably about 30 minutes. We finna leave. But I don't be out with no chick. I don't be out doing nothing. I be chilling. But I'm gonna tell you what it is though. There has been times where I'm just going out minding my business just to get away. I'm fresh out of work. I still got my work clothes on, and I might go to a little spot and I bump into somebody who I ain't seen in a while. Or I bump into somebody who, we end up getting real acquainted with each other and have great conversation at the bar where it end up leading to my crib. I've had times like that over the past, year and a half, 2 years. And sometimes I go out there just see, I go out there and catfish something, not catfish, internet catfish. I'm talking about just like catfish, like, old school, where you just go out there and set your pole on a stick and the shit just hold on a stick and you just wait for that cork to go in the water and then you snatch the fish up. So that's kind of how I do it. But then other than that, I'll just no. You know, most of the time, you get to a bar man by 9:30. A chick been there since happy hour. She down there, she going off, run her mouth enough. You don't even want to deal with the irritation. She irritated. She irritable like a motherfucker. She talking a lot, asking a bunch of questions. Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, that shit be crazy. Don't let it be a chick that wants some game. She gonna talk even more. I gotta tell y'all like it is. It's doing good. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna be on this thing all the time now, though. Me just knowing that I see that dollar revenue involved, I be damn I play with this. It's revenue involved. I know how long I've been trying to get right here, y'all. You know how long I've been trying to get here. And I got here by myself. Thanks to you guys too, though, but I'm just saying. I did like just a time, when I say no, nobody ain't tell me to do this. Nobody tell me how to do this. I did it all by myself. I did it my way. Appreciate you, Lisa. It's crazy though. Lisa was always watching me, man, for years. I didn't even know it. And then I went live and shit, motherfucker like that. When people started popping out. So here's the thing though, what I like, the live, people who watch my live, uh, it's a whole different audience that watches my pre-recorded shows. I don't know if y'all watch my shorts though. I'm gonna start irritating people. Every morning I'm gonna try to do a different short, you know. Because the shorts get you they keep you in the green. They keep you in the green. But I'm really trying to get this show. I got a couple homeboys I got to put on camera though, man, because I got some characters, man. Y'all will love them. And yeah. I, oh hey Virgo, you here? I ain't know you. My bad, sweetie. I ain't see you there, Queen. What's cracking, lacking, smacking, and jacking? I'm about to roll me another weed. Y'all know what's happening. Yeah, but yeah, I got some homeboys, man. Uh, I got some dudes that want to talk some shit too on here. Just lay it out. Yeah, and that's what and the thing about it, I am gonna whenever this nigga ready to get on the camera, I be wanting that nigga to jump on the live stream with me. But the nigga I don't know, he just scary or whatever. I don't know. You know, I be thinking he's scared because it's live. I think when it's pre-recorded, he cool. But everybody's scared to jump on the live shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? On the live shit, man, it's like you on the surfboard. You gotta keep your balance, cause you can actually then say some shit that you shouldn't say, or do some shit. You gotta be on your. You gotta be poised. You gotta be on your shit. I be drinking Bud Ice, and I don't know how. Well, you know what? Somebody, I think you know what. Be quiet. I think. Hey, y'all, we need 10 likes tonight, y'all. We need 10 likes, y'all. I'm going over the 2 hour mark too, though, man, cause it's early. I'm not gonna stop until about what? I'm gonna go at least another hour, at least. I'm gonna go another hour. Know why? Cause I'm about to roll another blunt. And guess what? I got another beer. What it do, Queen, baby? What's happening with it? Cause Shadow, Louisiana in the building. And Shreveport, Louisiana in the building. Shout out to all y'all Minnesota Vikings. All you girls out there being ratchet, hood rats, and Icon. You know what I'm saying? The last hour, last up. Okay, Queen, what you talking about? But yes, but only one. Oh, okay. I see Lisa. Appreciate you, Lisa. Would you go back to? Oh, so Lisa. I mean, Queen. I don't know. Say Hub, tap up in here, man. Tap up in here. What you on? Tap up in here, Hub. Yeah, the question is, would you? Well, the new topic is, would you go back to your ex? Would you go back to your? That was the topic was, Queen. You just tapped up in her, and she just asked me, would I go back to my ex? And I gave her. I said what a lot of motherfuckers really they say what they saying, but they ain't gonna say. So I said what it is. I ain't gonna lie, but the topics of tonight, as you see on the thumbnail or the title, is a Glorilla was arrested on felony charges uh, in Georgia, and she was later released on bond, $200,000. But this makes it the second time she has an encounter with the law enforcement in Georgia behind DWI, and she got caught with controlled substance and marijuana. And they say supposedly it was like a break-in into her house. What happened? Somebody broke into her household while she had a show in Indianapolis, and while she was performing in Indianapolis, she left there. She came back to Georgia, and she reported the break-in. The laws came to her house. They smelled marijuana. They went through a search warrant. So how they smelled marijuana to get them the right to search the shit. So they found an ounce of marijuana. They found controlled substance, and they say she was intoxicated. So they tried to throw all that on her with her already having a DWI from 9, 10 months ago that she had in Georgia. So she might be setting this out for about 6, 8 months because of what she might have some. Of course, there's a video floating around that when she had the first arrest, and she failed the sobriety test, and uh, we didn't. I didn't know about that, but this time she got caught with drugs and all this type of other shit. So they're gonna probably they're gonna make her go through some type of discipline. Also, we talking about Hulk Hogan, who passed away today at 71 years old. Legend in the WrestleMania area, WWF and WWE. All you Hulkamaniacs, all you WrestleManiacs, everybody like wrestling, man. Big up to Hulk Hogan, but at the same time, people saying this guy was a racist. Why are you guys saying racist in peace to this guy? This guy did not like black people. Why are y'all saying rest in peace to this white man, black people? That's what some people are saying. Then you got some people saying rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Was this guy racist? He said, instead of saying, I don't want my daughter dating a black man or a black guy, he said, I don't want my daughter bringing home a nigger to my household. So that was more disrespectful and that was considered racist. He could have said it another way because like a black man saying, dog, I don't want my daughter or my son bringing home no white cracker. They're showing prejudice and racism. So he could have covered it up. Hogan is racist. But that's the line. If I had to run it to you real quick. But yeah, I got a few relationships I go back to. I try to, revamp, revive. I mean, not revamp, I revive. There's a couple of relationships that I go back to and try to revive. I do like to do a couple of reflinging. I love the refling. It's a lot of reflinging though. It's a lot of reflinging. I'm not going to even lie. But that's if I was to ever encounter. So as long as I'm not even encountering, it's out of sight, out of mind. I'm just letting, but that's the answer to the question though, for me. Yeah. But if I'm in a relationship, if I'm in a relationship, I don't need neither one of them. I'm gonna clear myself up. If I'm in a relationship, I don't need neither one of them. If I got a lady already, I ain't trying to have no reflinging, and I ain't trying to revive nothing. So yeah, but put that out there too, ladies. I ain't that. I'm not. I ain't. Come on now. I got morals now. John Pennywell raised me. Shit, straight up and did down.
You got ass tags on.
Who?
Got ass tags on.
Who?
Yeah.
I don't know who you talking about, man. Man, yeah, I'm like that
You
shit,
see it?
yeah.
You can see it?
Yeah. I don't be like when that shit looking like that anyway, though. Scram, bitch. In other words, go yourself. Exactly, she pretty as fuck, though. Whoever that is, it looks like some AI shit, though. What's she Instagram? Okay, Lisa said, why do men want several relationships at once? I don't want several relationships at once. Um, I guess because, I mean, why will, it depends on how, okay, most of the time with most guys, I'm gonna speak for myself. Why do I have, why would I would have multiple relationships with different women? Because most of the time, the women that I encounter or who I end up vibing with, they probably be in a situation, and it might be an entanglement going on with them, and or or the women I meet, they might just be on some me type of shit at the moment too themselves. So they just having fun and blah blah this type of. So you end up somehow with me having multiple chicks because every chick you fuck with, they ain't really trying to have a latch either. So you find yourself having about 4 or 5 chicks that you can fuck with just because of circumstances. Don't that make sense? You feel what I'm saying? Does it make sense? Does it make sense what I'm saying, cuz? Like you see what I'm saying, cuz? Like you can catch yourself. Let's just say for example, I'm gonna run it slow. Let's say I meet Tammy at Exxon, and people having a yeah, we talking. We go hang out and talk, hang out, we go eat. Next time we smoking whatever. We end up having intercourses, but we still cool. But she all about herself, still trying to get her shit together. But she just got her own. She like to fuck with you. Somehow throughout the day, you might go a month without hearing from Tammy. All of a sudden, you meet this other chick. You might meet a quick. You meet Sarah. Sarah on the same game. She too busy. She in school. She works a lot, but she likes to hang out with you certain days. So you only got one day to fuck with her. With the speed of the process, you get to the point where you just like, okay, damn, I don't really have. It's hard to find one girl that just want to do that, Then I'm also hold up, I'm about to get to the stage where niggas who have a girl and they still want to fuck outside the relationship, which I don't do. I rather be single. I rather break up. We're gonna get there though. But I'm just saying, nigga get in the mind frame where like I get in the stage where that's why I have multiple relationships with females. First of all, that's why I have multiple relationships with females. Because most of the females I meet, they be on the same shit I'm on sometimes. And then when I meet that chick that I'm with that want to be with me, I don't go out of bounds. But why the other niggas do it? Probably because they chick be nagging them or they I don't know. Some niggas live double lives. I don't know. I don't know that. I can't answer that question because I don't live that life. How about that answer? I can't answer that question because I don't live that life. But I can tell you why I have multiple relationships. That's the rounds you can go over here. I can tell you why I have multiple relationships. I can't tell you why him or her, come and say her too, why them have multiple relationships. I can't tell you why they are. They can tell you. Why men have multiple relationships, cuz?
I don't know, cuz.
You don't know either. See, because we know what we don't know. I know why I have multiple. This is why I get caught up with having 5, 6 girls that I text throughout the month or the or something. Or I can go take out on the eat because of them circumstances. Because you meet them just like that. You know, they cool for about 2, 3 weeks, and then they don't hear from you. You don't hear from them no more. And then you meet on somebody. Then somehow down the line you meet them again. You'll bump into them again 6 months from now. And you once again get what you still in. It's not like it's hard, no hard feelings. It's not like y'all saying fuck each other because y'all stopped talking to each other. It's just damn, I ain't see. When you see each other again, get what? She back at your crib again for another 2, 3 weeks. That ain't gonna start the process you had going on with the chick that you were fucking with last week, right? So that's how it go. That's why I did this. How it is with me. You can't hear you can't hear you can't hear no other way than that. That's what I get caught up in. But get what these niggas will tell you, man. When I'm in a relationship, nigga, I'm in the house. These niggas don't see me, right? For a while, these niggas didn't see me about 2 years. People didn't see me about 2 years. I was in and out like the burger spot. In and out like the burger spot. Oh damn. You know what? If it was, I mean, it was a time. It was a time where I had two ladies I liked the same way. It was just one had was more available than the other one, and I choose the one that was more available than the other one because it was availability. I loved them both the same way, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna ride with this one. 'Cause this one right here, they knew they was in competition with somebody too. They both knew they was in competition with somebody. This one right here just made it easier for them to be in part of my life than the other one. They out and that's how that shit goes down. When somebody make themselves fit for my life, then this when I react to that. You know what I'm saying? If somebody want to be with you and want to ride the wave of how you living, and they want to be part of your team, they gonna submit to whatever you got going on. If you got something going on, you got some type of emotion. Like put it like this. In other words, like a woman can't come in here and mess up this motion I got with this YouTube right now. If she thinks she been disturbed there right there. Guess what? We can't be together. That's why I stand there with relationships. A woman, she can't come up in here thinking she been disturbed what I got going on with this YouTube channel. She better ride the wave and be gnarly, dude. Kawabunga. You tapping in, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hey, did whatever happened with that situation this morning with the fire truck and all them this morning? Ain't nothing happened?
I came back to you. That was in the front of the apartment and shit. He was sitting there though. I walked over there and shit. Though he had clubs and clubs though. He don't want clubs though. Everybody acting crazy and shit. Don't fuck with them contractors and shit.
So, go with the J Cat. Go with the J Cat. Well, they call them J categories. Well, he probably sitting up in there in one of them burgundy suits. When you go to jail, they put you in the burgundy suit like a scapegoats. I'm crazy, nigga. They call them J categories. Righteous. I see you, Lisa, hit me with the righteous. If he would, okay, if he would have me, I would go back because it's mostly my fault for mess. Okay, all right. You know, at least you got accountability held on your hand, though. I like that how you respect that. I gotta respect you for that. Yeah. What you going to the store or something good? No. Yeah, I mean, uh, I mean, it's some relationships that I would have. It's some relationships that I started. Let's just say it's some people who we started some shit with each other and it never just went through because of I don't know what the part of the situation would probably be. Uh, well, it's some that I wish I probably, you know what, I wish I would have did it this way, or I wish I would have did it that way. You know what I'm saying? Then guess what? I got relationships that I shouldn't have just made relationships. I just should have just kept it the way it was, and the respect and love would still be the same. Because the love's still there now for my part. It's just respect and all that shit just ain't there no more. So yeah, I just some people I just wish I wouldn't even just attach to that way. And I'm pretty sure there's some people that say they shouldn't attach to me. I'm not. I ain't not. Hey, I'm not no. We ain't perfect. I've been in a bunch of relationships that It's my fault. And yeah, like Lisa said, who knows what the future holds? I mean, here's what I think. I mean, if you ain't trying to, if it's something that you want to happen, and you're not doing nothing to make it happen, then it's not gonna happen. So it all, first of all, it all starts with you, and for some reason, it's probably what you have a reason you probably ain't influenced the situation or instigated the situation where it could be some type of conversation held with you two guys where y'all try to get some type of understanding or some type of revival. Y'all have a revival going on with each other and get some things understood with each other. And then you start all over again. As knowing each other though. You gotta start all over again. Okay, I know how this person is, but we gotta start over again. And you just don't match the shit. Whatever you did to fuck up last time, just don't match it. If you trying to rekindle, that's if you trying to rekindle a relationship. Like, oh man, I got okay. This is why I broke. This is why we broke up. This is what I did. This is how she was, and the only reason why I like them because I see different in her now. It's me coming from a male perspective, by the way. I see different in her now, so let me submit back to the situation. But at the same time, I know what I did too to make the shit be the way it is. So let me not get into this situation being what fucked up the first time. See, y'all gotta be like that when you do shit like that. If you ain't ready to get back in a relationship, don't get in a relationship.
Yeah, want to talk on the show with that?
Where you going?
Shit, you know, we can show black.
Yeah,
You straight?
yeah, I'm good. Yeah. But anyway, that's what I missed. Now sometimes I just read what you said though, Queen. You said you tried dating other guys, but they just didn't compare it to him. It just didn't feel right, right? Most of the time things are not gonna feel right when you have the other person, when you still trying to have something with the other person, because it's kind of like this. Before they say this right here, they just say if you meet, you've been eating regular spaghetti, right? Then all of a sudden now you meet gluten free spaghetti. You still like the regular spaghetti, but you force yourself to eat gluten free. So it's not gonna submit perfectly. It has to be something that just somebody who just really comes in your life that be like that sparks your eyes, and you. It has to be some guy that you look at and be like, damn, I wanna. And it might be the guys you pick. Dating is like a dice game. It's like a dice roll these days. Everybody look good on their pictures. You can't tell if it's filters or you can't tell if it's whatever. Everybody's everybody lives in a nutshell. Nobody lets themselves out no more. Uh, you have to meet certain procedures for somebody to be comfortable with you. So everybody put a mask on when they meet each other these days. Everybody put a mask on when they go out on these dates, when they talk to people. Everybody want to lie. Everybody want to make themselves better than what they are. Everybody want to make themselves tougher than what they are. Everybody want to make themselves more boss type than whatever. Everybody want to be. They're not gonna give you whatever. Nobody can talk. That's why you can't talk to nobody on the phone. You meet these people. I don't like talking on the phone. I like to text. You meet the only chicks that like to FaceTime a lot are the ones that think really pretty. They so they think they know they think they're the shit because they got pretty faces and shit. They want to show their face out. They want to FaceTime you all the time. Every time they talk to you, and they want to be nosy too and see where you at. You got them. But everybody live in it's hard. That's why you know what? If a woman like if a here's the thing about me. If a woman that likes me, especially if I know that she watches me on YouTube and watches me on Facebook, if a woman likes me, she's seen enough. The personality. She knows the real me because she's seen me on video and she see it. I didn't lie nothing about. I didn't tell her no lie. I didn't make up no stories about me to make her like me. She went off the energy that I provided her, or whatever kind of situation. In the case where it's me making a Facebook post, is why I don't have to worry about when a woman like take a liking to me. If it's something she ain't gonna like about me, she go to my YouTube channel. She gonna see what type of person I am. And if she don't like that person right there, guess what? They ain't for me. If a woman watches my YouTube channel and they like me, they fucks with me. I'm talking about like I ain't talking about like me as a fan, like on the fan as a person. I'm talking about a woman that like wants to go out with me. A woman says she watches my podcast and she wants to go out with me and hang out with me. That's a woman that's true blues right there for me. I like that. Well, new in sports, I will say this right here. We got the training camping already. It's now practice season now. The next month in August preseason starts. You got 3 seasons, 3 weeks of preseason. Then they start the first week of NFL in September. It might be around September the 9th or the 11th. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm a Niners fan, and I can't wait to football. I don't really. The fact that now, I want to say some things too. I you look at my logo, right? Um, it's headphones, it's a microphone, and it's a boom box. Therefore, that means I'm kind of like representing hip hop. I mean, I live. It's hip hop. I also I represent the form I'm speaking, listening, and also jamming. That was so. This is a hip hop channel first. So I'm always going to talk about hip hop uh, news more than anything on here. But if there's no hip hop news out, I'm also going to jump on news that's not hip hop, but it's mentioned to talk. It's a reason to talk about it. So whenever any type of artist got something going on, I'm a link to that. Other than that, it's been a bunch of deaths, Queen. This last week, so we had 4 celebrities pass away. So that's what's been going on. I mean, if y'all knew about any topics or anything new that's going on, you can share it with me, and I can look it up and read about it. We can talk about it over here. I that's what if it that's what I like to be on too. I like to be informed on new stuff and talk about it because what it does, you got to understand it's algorithm. The game is algorithm. You can ask me a question. Let's say, for example, Lisa lives in Minnesota. It could be some stuff going on in Minnesota that's kind of like huge. It's like dramatic. And Lisa can say, hey, you heard about this right here going on? I would type it up. I would do my research on it. Now we talking about it. Guess what? Now we got Minnesota tapping up in here. Or St. Paul. Or wherever. Great Lakes, Minnesota. Or whatever it's called, Michigan, whatever the hell the name of this spot is out there. But you see what I'm talking about though? Now that I can make good thumbnails now, I'm all about talking about all open topics. I know sometimes Lisa, she send me topics and information about things to speak on. Uh, Sometimes I don't really have enough time to just do research on what on the topic because I be trying to rush to get home to just start live and just start just running it. I just want to run it sometimes and just talk. But I love having a topic and having the main topic and a subtopic, and that way I can create a thumbnail where it'll draw fans and people to the show, to the channel. Hey, ladies, and I think that's where a lot of content gonna come in at. We're doing football season because football season wasn't going on when I started going live, right? So every Sunday night, I'm gonna go live about how the football week went. We gonna have us a good football week. I'm gonna have every Sunday night around about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. We're gonna start going whenever I get home from work. Now, if Now, if the days that I'm off on Sundays, we're gonna start it live early, and we're gonna talk about the games that's going on that Sunday night, and we're gonna talk about the games that went on early, live on Sunday night. So yeah, of course we're gonna bring in the Sunday football on this channel. It's the network, but we hip hop around here too. And guess what? Hip hop is in everything: sports, movies, fashion, eatery, economics, politics, everything. Lisa, you kind of like borderline 49er fan, I feel. You 49er fan by default, Lisa. It kept me at the 2:30 mark, man, almost. I'm going 3 hours, guys. I really just think the 3 hour mark, man, just kind of made my watch hours go up better too, though. It's like a big leap. Like I'm at 3,200 hours, right? I think that 3 hours right here get me up a little faster. So you get a couple of people watching the video, it get loaded up, it's gonna shoot up there. Once I get the 4,000 hour watch hours, shit, don't tell them what type of procedures they need me to follow up on. Yeah, tonight was a little weak night though, man. To get, I was just in the thrive that I was gonna probably get about 10, 15 likes tonight, but I mean, I can't really just worry about the likes. I just got to keep coming with the content, I guess. That's when I. That's when you don't care about the likes and the content, and all that. Just got to keep coming with the content. There, Mary Joan. Well, God, I'm really kind of getting a little hungry right now, so I'm probably gonna have to end this live right here. Nobody ain't really just talking anyway. We just got the same, we got Lola, we got Lisa. Okay, my bad. I thought y'all wasn't talking. I'm tripping. I wasn't. Okay, Lisa just asked a good question. Lisa asked Queen, is it possible that he's seeing somewhere else? Uh, most of the time, most of the time when a man is not reacting to, if you like she said, she wants to be back with him. More than likely, he knows that she wants to get back with him. So when a man is not reacting back, there's a chance there's a lady in his life. He has a lady in his life that he can't get rid of, or if he does he do get rid of, he will. They were not saying him, but like he probably will lose a lot of. It won't be right for him no more. So he can't leave the place that he's at because of what he's getting out of the things he's at. Probably. Well, either way it goes, he has a lady involved because if a man is single, if a man is single, a black man at that anyway, and there's a lady that wants to get back with him that he used to be with and that he used to love, and she's throwing the carpet back out there for him to get back with her, he'll get back with her if he's single. Now, unless it's the reason why he does not want to be have nothing. He doesn't want to have anything to do with you. If that's the case right there, then it should be some. Now, if that's the case, there should be something in your mind and heart say, you know what? I know I fucked up. I did wrong. and there ain't no way of doing it right. I need to move on because if I don't, I'm just hurting myself and holding myself down. I'm making this situation an anchor of my life, and the boat can't sail. So you gotta look at the whole situation. I mean, I'm not trying to get in your business. You don't have to tell me what really happened and whatever happened. But if, if the man is single though, he will submit back to you. But the fact that he's not reacting to what you're trying to engage in him, it has to be another woman involved. And that's the answer to Lisa's question from what I'm reading in the comment in the chat room. And Lisa says she likes the $40. That's what's up, Lisa. Lisa, I know you'll be rooting for me. You know, every Sunday you'll be on my side. Appreciate you, Lisa. And you say, Lisa, you really don't. And Queen says she really don't know if she just the thing about it, you really don't know. I don't even. Here's my thing. I really don't like to tell people how they should feel about anybody in relationship advice, especially if I don't know the other person's personality or your personality, and even know your relationship situation. So I don't like to give advice. Only you know what you need to do, whether to walk away and leave it alone or try to make things better or to do something. You know what you need to do. And uh, if it's your fault and you know whatever your fault was or whatever it is, you know it's a fault that ain't gonna make things back like it used to be. You need to walk away from it. That's all I can say about this right here. I'm not the type of person that give you advice about something. Uh, I'm saying what I want somebody to tell me. That's all I'm doing. I'm just saying what all I want somebody to tell me if I were to be in that loop in my mind where I don't know what I should be doing. But I've learned not to even put myself in that situation where I have to be doing that. But I think you can utilize that energy that you're trying to get back with him with somebody else that it probably likes you. I mean, or that likes you, that likes you like you probably that probably likes you like uh he once upon a time like you, or and you can learn to like this person. Like give him a chance. You know, don't just go out on one event. I mean, if you see some flaws and flags and shit, here's the thing though. Everybody has a flag somewhere. Nobody. I mean, and somebody. Nobody's not gonna have a flag. Nobody's not fixing to go on a date and don't have no like she probably gonna have two flags, two red flags, and he might have two red flags. And the red flags might don't be red flags. It might be a yellow flag, it might be a red flag, it might be a green flag, it might be a blue flag. It's gonna be a lot of flags waved in the situation. You just gotta mix them together and see how it level out to do you want to deal with the situation. Is it fixable? Flags can be fixed. If the flag can't be fixed, then don't get in the mix. Some things you just gotta know that can't be fixed and can't be tamed. It's not gonna be fixed. You don't want to move on and be caught up in the twist where you can't fix the situation, but you gotta deal with it. So yeah, there's gonna be red flags from both sides. Is do you want to tolerate the red flags, or are they fixable? Can you fix them? Can you make them better? Can you make this person report according to what the red flags are? I'm not gonna say, man, I don't got no red flags for no female. I'm pretty sure I have a few red flags. I don't even say I just say red flags, but I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of flags for when just when you meet people in general, you flags pop up, but you still somehow deal with them. Like you meet somebody, man, they might be somebody who sell drugs or they go rob people, but y'all got a cool relationship. It don't bother what they do don't bother you. What they eat don't make you shit, but you fool with them. So that's how it is. That's how I look at it. This person, right? I got a homeboy. You know, he has a different type of perspective on culture and life and politics. Sometimes we agree with a lot of people on a lot of things too. We agree with a lot of things as well. But I know that in most people's mind, the way he talks, or I got a few of them, they might sound like they're racist to them because they just talk. But at the same time, I know one homeboy, he just really just trolls because well, you got some home, I got some white boys that just don't. They just so dumb to the fact. It's like you get irritated going back and forth with them because they taught and trained and not even just submit to whatever this was being seen. It's right in front of their face and they still don't see it. It's like they Ray Charles. So them be the ones you want to put your hands on. So it's best to just not even just talk to them about anything. Appreciate you, Lisa. I mean, like I know I'm a great. I know I'm a great. I can be a great uh, a man to a lady. I'm not gonna say boyfriend because I'm not no boy. I can be a great man to a lady. I just know I gotta be. It gotta be what I know what I want to be with, and it gotta be somebody that I know that understands me. So until that happens, I'm cool with being single because I don't want to get in another relationship again, and it lasts 2 or 3 years, and then we break up. Then it takes me off my motion. I want to be in a relationship with a lady, man. They want to ride the motion what I got going on, and whatever she got going on, I ride her motion. And understand my motion got to keep going for it to be doing what it's doing. It's that easy with me though. Other than that, I just ride the wave by myself and just have my kids with me. And yes, and Queen, I sure appreciate you for stopping through tonight. Miss Lady, I hope you have a good night's sleep. I hope you have a well awakening in the morning. Great day at work. Nice weekend. I might go live tomorrow. I'm gonna catch you on the flip side. I hope you have a good one. At least I might be tapping out of here too, though, since you know at that time anyway. I am almost at 3 hours, so we did put in overtime tonight. We're gonna call it because I normally go 2 hours. So I do appreciate you ladies for tapping in tonight. Everybody else that tapped in tonight, you guys hit that like button. I appreciate you guys. It's your boy Cuddy J on the Kickback Network, on the Kickback Chit Chat tonight. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. I'ma holler at y'all.